Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Students, today I'd like to give a Dhamma talk about the difference between like, love, and infatuation. Now, liking is that very common experience that you have all the time where you go past a shop and you see a cool game or a nice dress or a nice pair of shoes or the latest computer or the latest iPhone, and you go, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. Wouldn't mind spending time with that. It'll make me feel good. So that's normal, and everyone likes different things. Everyone's got different personalities, and that's just a part of life. But we always need to remember that we like things out of sensual desire, one of the hindrances. And if it gets out of hand, it becomes very, very dangerous to us. It becomes an addiction. It becomes an obsession. That's what infatuation is. So if you get addicted to computer games, or addicted to buying shoes, or addicted to the latest phone, then that's going to be very bad for you. Just like taking alcohol and drugs is very bad for you. It's fun in the short term, but it destroys your mind and it destroys your body in the long term. So you've got to be really, really careful. So in the same way that we can like games, dresses, and mobile phones, we can also like people. We can like when we're boys, girls, and we can just have friends who are boys as well. And same with girls. Girls can like boys, and girls can also like girls. Just friends. You just like them. You like spending time with them. When you see them, there's something about them that makes you just feel good on the inside, and that's fine. That's a normal part of life. But you got to be careful. You can get addicted. You can get obsessed and infatuated, so that you can't think about anything anymore. Just like a person who's addicted to alcohol and drugs. Destroys your body, destroys your mind. Yeah, see the connection? This is why we're very, very careful at this school to constantly encourage you to not get infatuated with each other. We want you to learn how to be friends with each other without getting infatuated. And particularly as you go into your teenage years, because your bodies are waking up with all sorts of hormones, it's very easy to slide accidentally into infatuation. So we're very, very strict with you here. We're trying to protect you. For those of you who have ever had the experience of infatuation, you may have called it, I've fallen in love. But it's not the correct way to describe it. You haven't fallen in love, you've fallen into infatuation. You've gotten addicted. Yeah, it's actually really, really bad for you, so that's why we're trying to protect you. Now, this is why you need to know what the experience of true love is. True love is something that you don't fall into. True love is something that you need to work for. This is the Brahma Viharas that we talk about at the school. The 4 divine virtues of loving kindness, compassion, selfless joy, and equanimity. So I'll give you just a few quick words today about loving kindness. Loving kindness is how to develop really, really deep friendship. So we are friends with people basically that we feel we have something in common with. So you may both like chess, or you may both like the same TV shows, or you may have the same dress sense, and so on and so forth. But of course, all of those things are really, really shallow. So the moment your dress sense changes, you may lose your friends. Or the moment you don't really like chess anymore, you may lose your friends. So it's not a very good way to develop friendships. You want to look for something that's deeper and doesn't change so much over time, or ideally doesn't change at all. So I'll zip straight through to the thing that doesn't change at all, that you can always rely upon. You can be sure that no matter who you meet, black or white, man or woman, young or old, everybody wants to be happy. Everybody has the experience of happiness and wants it. And everyone has the experience of suffering and pain, and nobody wants it. Everybody's flesh and blood. So you can look at anybody like this and think to yourself, I've got something in common with them, and therefore I'm friends with them. I can have loving kindness for them. I can love them in the true sense. So, when you get infatuated with people, your mind gets really, really narrow, and your body will feel really, really tight and hot. But what you can do is spread out the energy. Learn to have true love. Don't just confine all your energies to one person, but spread it out to many, many people by looking at all the people that you've got something in common with. And smiling. Yeah? Say good morning to people. Look them in the eye and smile. And think with your heart while you're smiling, I've got something really, really deep in common with all of them. We all want to be happy. None of us want to suffer. Okay. Thank you very much, students. May you all be happy and well.